Greetings, peace, family. Hope all is well. I'm back with another guided message. I do apologize. I was supposed to put this message out a while ago. Let's just say that. But the spirit of distraction. Okay. For anybody who knows, it's AEP, and I am a broker, and so it has been crazy busy. Okay. But nonetheless, I'm here now, and the topic today is how to heal. So I've been getting a lot of questions throughout the years from, just people I come across, and they're like, okay, we hear about this healing, but how is it done? This is my perspective, this is my opinion, this is how I go about it, so take what resonate and leave what don't, okay? But this gonna help somebody here today, and that's all that matters. First, I think it's important to understand healing is indeed for yourself, right? I think that's the number one thing to realize. Is not for the other person. People think that they're doing somebody a favor, a solid, by forgiving them, and you're not. Okay, you doing yourself a solid, baby. Okay, because forgiveness is for you, and I think that's what keeps people from healing, because they think they're doing something for the other person. It's like, I'm not doing nothing else for you. What do you mean you didn't already took me through this and I do nothing else for you? Baby, it's for you. It is for you. Okay. I think the next thing is listening to people when they tell you who they are. People have already told you who they are. Okay. You didn't believe them, or you thought you could love the toxicity out of them. And no, baby, people will tell you who they are if you listen. Okay. When these people find out how they can treat you, that's exactly the way they would treat you, right? Because we teach people how to treat us. So when it comes to healing, it's like, okay, fuck what they did. Okay, what did you do? I'm going somewhere with this. Okay, what did you do? Because I think that when people tell you who they are, and then they behave in the manner that you already know them to behave, but then you want to blame them for hurting you, but you stayed, or you allowed it, right? So it's like, when you can take accountability for your portion, right? Because even if that person cheated, they ghosted you, family members supposed to pay you back, whatever the situation is, you decided to stay in that vibration, right? You didn't move away, you didn't leave them, you didn't remove your energies, disassociate yourself with them. No, you stayed. Okay, and so it's like, now you want to be upset for that person treating you in the manner you allowed them to. I think the biggest thing is when people can take accountability for themselves. What did I do, right? Then that's how you can heal, because really, is it their fault? Is it really even their fault if you allowed them to do it, right? Whose fault is it really? It would say it's your fault, okay? Because people say, oh, well, I didn't have nowhere to go. You could have went to a shelter. No, you didn't want to be uncomfortable. You could have stayed in your car. You didn't want to be uncomfortable. You could have went and stayed with a friend, a family member, a coworker, a random person you didn't found on Zillow who's renting a room. It's multiple things you could have did, but you didn't want to be uncomfortable. And so that's why you decided to stay, and now you're mad at the other person who somehow harmed you, but really it was yourself. So I think the biggest thing for people, if they can learn how to take accountability for their part and what they did, then that's how healing begins, right? Because now it's like, it's not even that person's fault. It's not even that person's responsibility. It was yours. And now that you are taking accountability, now you must forgive yourself. That's a whole nother video. Self-love. That's a whole nother video. Okay, this video is about how to heal. And the first step, I think, to healing is taking accountability for your portion of it, regardless of what it was. Oh, I wanted to keep the family together. Baby, if you in a rowboat, it's two people. Okay? It's two people, and on one side, the only person is rowing. Baby, you're going in circles. Okay, you going in circles. Two people got to row. So you trying to keep the family together, two people have to be able to work together to do such a thing. Okay, so if that person isn't doing that and you stayed, now you cannot be mad at that person for continuing to be in the manner that you knew him to be or her to be. Okay, so in my opinion, that's how you heal, right? Because once we can look at in the mirror and say, listen, these things are as they are because of me, then baby, healing is on the rise. All right, I hope you guys have a great day on this rainy day. Peace, love, and prosperity to you all. Later.